Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hi, Luisa. Hi, Wappy. Good morning. Is it morning in New York? No, it's it's like 12. Oh my God, I'm about to fall. Hi, good morning. Thanks for being here, you guys. We are gonna chill today. It's gonna be a very chill day. I asked you guys yesterday what you wanna do. It's midday, okay? I asked you what you wanted to do. Skincare and coffee was the winner. So let's do that. First up, you know what? Let's start with some perfume. I just got this one, Ellis Brooklyn Isla Sirena. I really like this. It smells really like fresh. I actually, oops, I'm reviewing it in tomorrow's video. I have a video going live mañana. Let's start off with some rose water. I've been using rose water for years, and I love to use it like in the morning. It just gives this nice like natural plump to the skin. I haven't done anything. I just washed my face. That's why I'm looking a little, ooh. You guys, you like my YouTube jacket? Look how cute this is. Doesn't it like remind you of like an 80s jacket? I didn't buy it, so I couldn't tell you where to get this because they sent it to me. But I'm like, I want to wear it today to show you my YouTube swag. So what are you guys up to? What's going on in your life? I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. And the first week I couldn't come on because that was the week I was reviewing the NARS foundation. And I was like, I either have to film the NARS foundation, which was a third review, or go on live. So I'm like, the NARS review was it. And then last weekend, I was volunteering. And I volunteer early in the morning. So typically, I just can't do live, you know? Yaslin, right? It is, huh? It's a little retro action. When I had, so YouTube was like, one of the girls at YouTube was like, we want to send you a jacket, and it was out of 3. It was this one. All jackets had this material. I don't know what this material is, but it was this one, which is very like American flag colors. There was a white and black one, and then there was like a green and white one. I was like, I kind of like this because it just reminded me of an Olympic running jacket. I don't know, right? It gave me something. It gave me the vibes. An 80s Olympics running jacket. So anyway, let's go in with some Mimwa. I was gonna say Miu Miu. That's the perfume. Mimwa Korean skincare. I've been using this for the past like three years, 3 months. And this is a toner. It's gonna bring my skin back to life. You guys saw how I just started with my skin looking super dull. This gives it life. Oh, thank you, Yaslin. It does look like Olympic swag, huh? That's so true. And another thing I've been loving, oh, I just thought about something. Let me get my eye cream. Oh my gosh, look what I just found. I forgot I had cookies. Let's have cookies too. I shouldn't be eating cookies, but you know, let's do some eye cream. I'm gonna start tagging these products for you. This eye cream from Paula's Choice, I put it in the refrigerator so this metal thing is nice and cold when I put it on. I literally just got a restock yesterday. I'm like, heck yeah, because as you can see, I'm struggling here. Hi. Yes, always, always. My Latino community, always up. You know, I was just talking about that, how there's such a lack of Latino representation on YouTube. And I brought it up to people, let's say, and they agreed. So I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do about it? You know, let me know. I'm here to uplift and be represented because representation matters. If you don't see yourself anywhere on screen, in media, that's not good. We need it. Because this country is made up of a lot of people of color. Okay, I look low-key a little hinchada. I shouldn't be eating cookies, but anyway, we have this going. Maybe I should put some under eye patches. We're gonna go make coffee because I need coffee. I cannot right now. I feel like hinchada. I don't know how to say that in English. Swollen. But sometimes that happens in the morning, especially if I ate like crap the day before. You know? Okay. Moving on to the Memoir Volume Age Defying Serum. This has been my holy grail. These three have been my skincare along with this. I've been keeping my skincare super, super easy and simple, I mean. In the morning time, it's the nighttime that I put all my actives on. Thank you. I am Honduran and Salvadorian. I was born and raised in Los Angeles. So I'm an LA native girl. Look, my skin is coming back to life. You New Yorican? Yes. Love to hear it. Love to see it. I have so many New Yorkers that watch me here, like on YouTube and on TikTok. So thank you. Thank you for the love. Okay, we're gonna let this dry. My lips look a little, you know, dry. CoverGirl released additional lip stain shades and I'm loving these. Which one did I use yesterday? I think I used these two. We're gonna use Iconic Darling. Let's outline this to give our lips a little bit of color. Ooh, yeah. You see how it's not too brown, but it's not too red? And then we're gonna go here. Look at this. And what I've been yeah, it's kind of like a marker. It feels like a marker, but it does stain, which I love. These are the CoverGirl Outlast. My hands are slippery. Oh. And I just love these things. Now they have a bunch of shades. I was thinking of doing a lip stain video. Like, what are the best lip stains out here? Because there's so many now. And of course, we have our favorites here. Let me know your thoughts on that. Because I'm down for that. Let's curl these lashes. Okay, I'm coming back to life. I feel like I first started. You know when you I just showered, but you know when you shower or you just wake up, you have that like look that I don't know, I just woke up look. That's how I looked when I came on live. Yes, Lisa, you want to see the Huda Beauty? Yes. The Huda Beauty ones are some of my favorites. I think Huda Beauty's lip stains are the ones that put lip stains like truly on the map, especially brown shades. Because you see how this is like warming up? Isn't this a better version of my natural lip color? I mean, it's a little darker, but doesn't it just give some the moment I started wearing lip stains, like I usually wear them when I start filming. I was like, oh, this is a game changer. Because even if you don't wear makeup, like even if you just leave the house looking like this, doesn't this just give you something? I swear you guys need this lip stain, this combo too. If you're my skin tone, I'm telling you. How do they compare to Huda's? I think they are comparable now that there are more shades. When I first used the Huda Beauty ones, which was, I think that was the first, not the first, yeah, maybe the first lip liner stain I reviewed. What I loved most about it was that they had brown shades. The problem with CoverGirl at the time, I think they had a bunch of red, pink shades, which is cool, but they were too red and pink, you know? So that's when I was like, okay, at the time I'm like, I like Huda Beauties. I think they both stain equally. The stain does last a good amount of time. And that's what we want, you know? Hi, Texas Tea. Yeah. So, yes, girl. Let me start tagging some of these products. Let me know what products you want me to tag while I'm tagging. What products you want me to tag first? I think this is called the eye serum. This is bomb. This is available on Amazon, so it's on my Amazon storefront. The Memoir skincare. And then I'm just wearing Isla Serenita. Oh my gosh. Sirena. So this is the Ellis Brooklyn. Sirena. Fragrance right here. And Texas Tea, we're about to go to the kitchen and make this coffee too. Because look, I even have my cookies. I'm about to eat these. I'm not eating sweets. Well, I'm trying not to eat sweets, but I bought cookies 2 days ago because it was my cheat day. And the idea was to finish the cookies in one sitting, but I didn't because then my stomach started hurting because I have no business eating all these cookies in one sitting. So now they've been here 3 days. Okay, this lip. Ooh. Tag all skincare products. Okay, so these are on Amazon. Let me try to add my link, maybe in the comments or something. And then, okay, this is the lip combo right here. We outlined with, shoot, what did I outline with? Iconic Darling. Hold on, let me find this. I did it so fast, now I'm forgetting. What is this called? Iconic Darling. Oh, it's here. So the lip first started off with this one. Let me add a little more. Like right here. Let me make my Cupid's bow like taller. Iconic Darling. Where is it? It's right here. Ooh, it's available at Ulta. Let's tag this bad boy. What's the second one? This one. Why isn't it? Oh, it's not there yet. So because these are new, I can't tag them at this very moment. It usually takes like 3 to 4 days to tag on freaking Ulta. Let me check the other one. Why is that? Okay, I can't. All right, so that you know, Iconic Darling was the first one, and then Blush Mauve was the second one. Here, screenshot. Is it right here? Screenshot this. And I just got my nails did. Yeah, okay, so let me do my eyebrows and then we'll go make some coffee. I'm gonna use the Morphe. I don't know if I'm gonna like fill them in. I think I'm just going to brush them a little bit. While that kind of like dries down, let's add, speaking of Morphe, let's add a little bit of their thing. I love their cream eyeshadow. So you guys, this week on Thursday marked 8 years that I've been on YouTube. 8 whole years that I've been on YouTube. Could you believe that? I can't sometimes. The way time just goes by. Not only does it go by fast, the fact that I didn't quit. Sometimes that's the goal. Don't quit. Just give us a little color, right? And then let's brush these hairs. I kind of did my eyebrows a little thinner. I just started plucking away, and I low-key like them. Luckily, I didn't like pluck everything off, you know? Hi, Diana. Thank you for being here. This is how I like to like look well put together. Eyebrows, lips, skincare, and we're good. I need to put some sunscreen. Okay, as long as eyebrows are like just kind of combed, we're okay, right? Let me add a little more here, and then let's go make some coffee. Oh wait, you know what? Let me actually, hold on, one more thing. It's okay, you're not late. You're on time, Frucita. Okay, let's also do a little cleanup, because this is what's gonna make our eyebrows look super polished, although we don't have any product on them. Good morning. How is your Sunday? What are you guys up to today? Are you doing anything? Are you chilling? Are you doing like a reset Sunday? I have to work, basically. That's what I'm gonna do all day. Even if you don't like color your eyebrows in, like fill them in, you can always do a concealer cleanup like this. And you will look put together. You're cleaning. Oh my God, I need to clean too. I need that. I need that motivation to clean. Yeah. Look at the eyebrows. Doesn't it just look snatched? Juicing and washing my hair. Oh my gosh, juicing's such a great idea. I need to juice too. You guys know how I was juicing like last year, but then I stopped because then it got cold. And then this week I went to go buy some turmeric. That was gonna be my reminder to buy the rest of the vegetables. Did I? No. My turmeric is still in the fridge, but it's definitely not gonna go to waste. Okay, look, you see, I feel like a new woman. Let's curl these lashes. It's okay. Sometimes it's not about the motivation, it's just about you doing it and feeling accomplished later. That's what I should do today, though. I should juice. Because I definitely don't want to juice. The thing about juicing is just a headache to clean. I could juice all day long, but to clean all that up, I'm like, ugh. And I just got my nails done, so I don't know. But, okay, let's go make coffee because I am barely functioning here. Let's go, let's go. Hi, Courtney. Thank you for being here. We're gonna go make some coffee because, girl, we need it. I even set everything up. Make sure we're ready to go. Whew. I'm trying out a new creamer, which is salted caramel. Let's shake it up. I have my honey, which I drink damn near every day with my coffee. And now this thing is so sticky. I have my Honduras cup ready to go. And then a little bit of cinnamon. So I used to go to Bloomingdale's to get my coffee pods, and they had a boutique where you can get all sorts of flavors and all sorts of types of pods. I go and it's closed. They closed it down. So now that boutique is no longer there. So I had to get the most basic flavors of coffee, and I'm not happy about it, but it's okay. Yes, I could make you one too. But this is the coffee I'm drinking. So the thing about it is the boutique that I need to go to. Oh, when I went to go get coffee, I had ran out of coffee, so I couldn't wait and I couldn't go to the other boutique, so I had to order it on Amazon. And I try not to order so much on Amazon. I try to limit what I buy on Amazon and what I don't. So I had to settle for a coffee pot. That's the point of this story. And I was like, ugh, I'm so mad that my little boutique closed at Bloomingdale's. It was so convenient too, and they had so many flavors. And you know, Bloomingdale's or Macy's or like Nordstrom's, during the holidays, they're like nicely decorated and stuff. So, is LA crazy for the Oscars? Yes, Hollywood is. But I don't go around Hollywood or like this time of year or like this time or when there's like big weekends like the Grammys, the Oscars, all those awards. I stay away from that area. The Oscars doesn't affect the entire city. It only affects a certain area where that event is going to take place. So for me, no. Like, especially where I live, there isn't any sort of big events and stuff that happen where I live. It's kind of more, it's calm. I grew up in Hollywood, so back in the day, growing up, the Oscars and stuff, we would just stay home because all the streets would be closed off. But it's not like that for me anymore. But I also moved out of Hollywood because I didn't want to live there anymore. It's too crazy. There's always something going on, and because I grew up there, I'm like, it's time to go. And the great thing about LA, one of the great things about LA is a very big city. I believe it's 500 miles long. So there's a place for you. There's a place for everyone, whether you want to be in the city, in the suburbs, but still be in the city. You can be up in the canyons and the mountains and you're still technically in LA. There's a lot of options for you to live. You know what I mean? So LA's a beautiful city. There's places for you to hike, all kinds of stuff. Okay, I think my cup is a little too small for all this coffee. I don't know what to do. Let's see, let's see. But yeah, so you guys, I cannot believe I've been on YouTube for 8 years. And so when it comes to social media, 8 years, it's like dog years. It's literally, it feels like it's been 16 years. And it's not because it's horrible. It really isn't. It's because for me, social media changes so much. So it's like you never know, like, what is happening, what's changing until it changes. Does that make sense? What's the cheapest rent? It depends what you're looking for. Hi, Claudia. LA is definitely expensive, yeah, but any metropolitan city is. Thank you for being here, Claudia. Thank you, Diana. Cheers to 8 years. Yes, let me put more of this. Hope it doesn't mess up. I mean leak. I don't want it to leak. Okay, let me stop. Let's go back and we can chit chat about the last 8 years. And let me know, do you guys have any questions about these 8 years? Now that we're on live, I mean, I did do a video you guys saw. I posted 2 YouTube shorts, a long form video, but you guys have me here live and in person. Do you want to know the tea? I'll let you know the tea. We can just chit chat for the next half hour because honestly, I'm done. This is how like the makeup's gonna look. Unless you guys have questions about makeup, let me know. Let me know. Texas tea. Yes. Okay. And the thing about coffee is this little stuff, it's gonna go down. And then I know I could fit more in, you know? Good morning, Cynthia. Cheers. Cheers to 8 years on YouTube. I'm wearing my YouTube swag today. My little retro 80s jacket. Because I have a shirt on and it's see-through. So you could see all the goods if I didn't put a jacket on. Let me add the Morphe Brow Gel. Let me tag it for you. If you guys click on my tags, it helps me so much. Truly, truly. Eyebrow gel? Oh, duh. I just put brow gel instead of Morphe. Morphe's now at Target. If you guys, did you know that? I didn't know that. Oh, I love this Clarins. What is this called? Moisture Replenishing Lip Balm. Clarins Moisture Replenishing Lip Balm. I got a car wash and I found this in my car. I was so happy that I saw it. Okay, I tagged all the products I could. The skincare I'm using, it is available at this on Amazon. You have a question about lip stains, the Huda lip stains? Yes, girl, tell me. Some people dry out. Oh, the stain? No. I haven't had that experience. I do know is, first of all, close it, and then you have to sit it down like this instead of like this. So the ink falls on the actual applicator. that has been how I store like all of my lip stains, just upside down. And that has worked. I do know if you have it up like this, that's when it feels like it's dried out and you just kind of have to shake it. What was a difficult time in social media? Like, what was a difficult time? Okay, there's been a few, but one early on was, oh my God, I can't get comfortable. My chair's humongous. So on YouTube back in the day, so 8 years ago, right? When you would be on YouTube, you would find other YouTubers that were like smaller and that were just starting. And a lot of times what you would do is like you would support each other. So you would subscribe to their channel, watch their videos, but then you end up watching all these people's videos and I forgot what it's called, but it turns out they're like kind of fake followers and fake sort of supporters. And because I was doing that so heavily, I didn't grow for like 6 months. I actually lost a ton of subscribers in that 6 months. And I don't know how early on this was for me, maybe a year or two in. And I was so new to this, I didn't know what the heck was happening. So I'm like, what is this? Like, why am I not growing? I'm literally regressing to before. So that to me was really hard because I still have that in the back of my mind, those 6 months that I didn't grow in subscribers. And I'm like, what if that happens? What if that happens again? So I mean, it's not like that anymore because I've surpassed the law, but it was in the back of my mind. I, at least for the first 5 years, was like, what if I like a bunch of subscribers leave, or what if like I no longer grow? There was always that what if. So to me that was scary at that time because I was so new to it. But now what I feel like what kind of scares me is just sharing too much online. Because for example, like this live, I don't know who's watching really. So it's like I don't want to share too much, and I also don't want to say the wrong things and say something that I will regret not only next year but in the next 5 years. So that's something that I'm constantly like battling with, how much I should share and how much I shouldn't, because I do want to share a lot with you guys because I'm a person, like I'm a real person, but I also know better to not share too much, especially about my personal life, because no, that's where I draw the line. You know what I mean? Thank you. Yes, 8 years. I cannot believe 8 years have come and gone. So much has happened. And I haven't quit. Girl, it is easy to quit. I mean, it's easy to quit a lot of things, obviously, and move on to the next. But I knew early on this was something I really wanted to stick with. I just didn't know how I was going to go about doing it. You know? Yes, Claudia. Another thing I'm really thankful of, look, I just got this, is that I started social media not too young. So I already had some life experience. I already had like a corporate job. I already knew kind of like the politics of all the moving parts. So coming here to social media, I knew that I was not gonna ever share my personal life. I did in the past, like during the pandemic, I did a little bit, but that was like it. And the pandemic was just like a really weird time for everybody. But yeah, I do believe that certain things are meant to be not only private, they're sacred. My personal life is very sacred. It's not for everyone to share with and for people to share every opinion they have. I know a lot of people do that online. I get it. It works for them. That's great. But I can't. Like literally, I cannot bring myself to do that. It would make me so uncomfortable. you would see the uncomfort in my face. Yeah. Thank you so much, Texas T. And that means so much because it is hard. Not only is it hard to do everything by yourself like I do, it's very competitive. It's very tiring. It moves very fast. Like things that worked, I don't know, 3 months ago probably don't work anymore. And you have to really figure out what works. And that's the hard part. Yes, you have to protect yourself. Uh-huh. And another thing about protecting myself and my private life, I also live alone. So that's also another layer of security that I don't really post. Obviously, I don't post where I live, but I don't post my apartment too much. I don't post my bedroom. I don't post my bathroom. There's certain places that I think, again, that are sacred and private that should stay off the internet. And the internet lasts forever. You know what I'm saying? Hi. So that's kind of how I've always been, how I always have gone about it. And sometimes it's hard because sometimes I do want to share things, but I'm like, okay, I have to reel it back and think about, okay, what's the long term effect of sharing something personal and something I know that I don't want to, but I'm feeling it in the moment. And I do feel like I share enough. I think I share a lot of who I am as a person. So you guys also have like a good understanding of who I am, not just some makeup reviewer and like peace out. And that's what I like these lives, because it puts like a person to the name that you see online. Like this is me literally alive. You can't even edit it. You know what I'm saying? So we're just here hanging, drinking coffee. Yeah. And even with family too, like I think a lot of times we want to share things with our family and friends about our private life and our personal life, but sometimes that kind of like backlashes on you, because what if at that moment you're really angry at whatever the situation happened and you're like, bah! And then, 2 weeks later when things have calmed down, everything's good. And then it's like your friends and family don't forget that part. They remember what you were pissed about. And I've been that friend too that I'm pissed about. You know what I mean? So it's hard because with your personal life, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Exactly. Yeah. You have to have friends, like your inner circle. And it doesn't have to be big. My inner circle is literally 3 friends, where that's who I vent to. I was just with my friend yesterday venting to her about things, and she gets it. They get it. And that's another thing. That's something I was talking to my friend yesterday, is how the internet, even like we were talking about how people talk to ChatGPT like a person. And it's like, I understand that, but it is important to talk to people like another human about your emotions. And especially people who know you, who love you, you know? Yeah, yeah. That's what I always say. Your significant other's family is not your family. That's their family. And you have your family. And those are typically very different. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Someone to talk to. It's for me too, because my job is on the internet. Like I talk to a camera. That sounds funny. But I need people to talk to about my life and my emotions and when I'm feeling like bad. Yeah. Yeah, Cynthia. It does. Yes. No, and it's hard to trust people. You just never know what people's intentions are. And unfortunately, you get to know those intentions a little too late. And sometimes it's the consequence of trusting. You know what I mean? Yes. Yes. And I find too when you're like venting to someone, a lot of times the consensus is more like, I want to help you. So let me give you my advice. But sometimes you just want someone to listen. And I've done that a lot where I'm like, well, this is my opinion. And then I'm just like, okay, be quiet. They're not asking for my opinion. You know? I get it, Courtney. So it's just, it is what it is. And I think like scrolling and short form content and like the TikToks and stuff, like all that has created this sort of void to not sort of be alone. And that also, I think, prevents us from talking to people because we're preoccupied with this. I've found myself doing that. Yeah. Yes, I'm Latina that looks Latina. Yes, like I'm like a brown skinned Latina. I get it. Yeah. It's, I was just saying earlier in the live where there isn't a lot of Latina creators, not only on YouTube, but kind of doing what we do, what I do. Like I see a lot of Latina creators being more family channels, more vlogs, more that side of things, which is great. But it's like for us, I think it's truly important to for us to see each other here in this makeup space, what makeup looks good, what products work, because just because the product is there and it's somewhat our shade, it doesn't mean it was meant for us. And it's okay, not everything is meant for us. And that's why I'm very particular when it comes to shades and how things look, because there truly isn't a lot of us. I can only pinpoint maybe 4 or 5 YouTubers that I see that do what I do, you know? But you know, no one does it like me, okay? I'm always a friend people run to with want the truth. Yeah, same. I'm a, and won't. Yeah. Yeah, Texas tea. That's so true. Like you're a lot of people's rock. Yes. Yeah, I really try to like include myself in events and stuff. Like I manage myself, so sometimes I reach out to brands like, "Hey, I would like to go here or there." Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I'm not shy. I'm like a go-getter. Well, thank you, Tatiana. That makes me feel so special. Because sometimes I'm like, is there too many of us? But then I have to think about like, no one's literally Magdalene, okay? Yes, I am from Honduras and El Salvador. So my mom was born in El Salvador, my dad was born in Honduras. And then when they came here in the 80s, they met learning school, at school learning English. So that's how they met. And I'm here many years later. Speaking of, the other day, last week, I drove by the hospital I was born. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know why. It just kind of like took me back to that time. I mean, I don't remember when I was born, but when I lived out there, I was like, oh my gosh. Just like, damn. Yeah, you can't be shy in this business. Yeah. I'm also not I'm not a timid person, and I do think it's because I'm the youngest of 4. So I was always constantly trying to get attention. And I was also always in the arts. So I was on dance teams and cheerleading and drill team. So I was always pretty active when it comes to being out there. So I was never the shy kid in the corner, like, you know, not doing anything. I was always pretty, like, kind of out there, but not too there. I had shy moments, but I wouldn't. I'm like kind of like an introvert, outrovert, extrovert. Like I like to be alone, and that's also why, because I grew up with a family and there was people around all the time, so I really like to be alone. But I also can be out and about and like, be friendly. I've never visited Honduras. I've been to El Salvador 2 times, but I want to go to Honduras. I am so gung ho to go. Oh, you were in band? Cool. I knew someone in band. He was a nerd though. I'm like, oh, it tracks, but it's super cute because my high school, we didn't have a band, I don't think. Thank you. Yeah, I'm an extrovert, introvert. I didn't think that was a thing. Like my sister, she's an extrovert. She's like friendly and blah, blah, blah. Like I really sometimes could just kind of not talk to anyone and be okay. Yeah, I love being alone. I think solitude is truly important to kind of reflect and be introspective about yourself and your life. Obviously, too much of everything is not good. So too much of being alone is also not good because your brain does play so many tricks on you, especially being alone. But I think being alone has helped me a lot to heal and to like think about things individually as opposed to like sharing all my feelings with family and friends. Like I get to understand what I want as a person. You know what I mean? Orchestra, so cool. Texas T, I went to the symphony like 2 years ago. It was so beautiful, such a beautiful experience. We have here the Disney Concert Hall, and during the winter, they have concerts, like orchestra concerts. And it was my first time going. It was such a great experience. I want to go back. So, but yeah. But yeah, are any of you guys interested in social media? Or you guys just like watching it? Because I love like with social media. I know so many people who want to do it and who have started it, but I always wonder, like, do you guys just like to watch it and chill, or are any of you like aspiring content creators, beauty influencers? And if so, do you need some tips and tricks? I got you. I got you. Oh my gosh, I am getting so hot because of this like coffee. Here, let me move you guys closer because I want to lean back a little. I feel like I'm gonna fall. I bought this chair from Amazon and it is humongous, but it is so comfortable. It's like an office chair, you know? Oh, you like to watch and chill? Okay. Oh, good. I'm happy. How do you guys feel about YouTube versus like the other social media platforms? Learning about makeup, okay. Yeah, like a cool. Oh, okay. Okay, Yasleen. Cool. This is good to know. Do you guys prefer YouTube versus like Instagram or like TikTok? I always find I feel like people are sleeping on YouTube personally, not because I'm a YouTuber, but YouTube is literally where it's at. I'm leaning way too much. Hold on, let me sit up straight. Like I really love YouTube. It's just everything is here, you know? Oh no. I'm sorry. Oh, only YouTube? Okay. Yes. YouTube. YouTube is a lot better, yeah. YouTube too for me, it's because we have long form video here, I really feel like you can get to know the person you're watching better, in the sense that you get a better idea of who they are. Granted, it's still edited. People are going to put their best foot forward, sure. But I don't know, something about a long form video, I just get an idea of who the person is. Are they bullshitting me? Do they know what they're talking about? I don't know. It's just, I've always felt like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, for me, and I've only grown on YouTube. I haven't been able to grow on Instagram or TikTok. So I'm just like, whatevs. Okay. Love YouTube. Yeah, okay. Do you guys watch shorts? Like YouTube shorts? Yes, YouTube is educating. People still refer to YouTube and still go to YouTube when they want to learn something. And it could be a 2-minute video, or it could be like a 10-minute video. Oh, cool. Magali? How is it living in Berlin? Have you lived there all your life? Yeah, YouTube. I love YouTube, and YouTube has like updated and kept up with the times also. Like all these 20, like these 20 plus, is it 20 plus? No, it's 20 years. I think it's 21 this year. Mm, mm, mm. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, YouTube is the goal. You can really learn so much. And because it's long form, you learn the actual technique, as opposed to like you place it and then blend out and then move on, you know? That's what I try to do with my videos, is like educate you on how it looks, it feels, it wears, and all that. Because it's also your hard-earned money that you're gonna spend on these products or whatever, where it's like, okay, I don't want you spending money on something that's not good, or that doesn't work, or that's not our shade. Like recently, in tomorrow's video, my Monday's video, I figured out which one is my shade in these foundations. Because, girl, I could not find my shade for the life of me, because the drugstore is finicky. The drugstores, they're just a finicky bunch. And I'm like, okay, we're going to find our shade, because we shouldn't be looking like Oompa Loompas, okay? Oh, yeah. Those days are gone. We barely even use one eyeshadow palette for a look these days. It's typically a bronzer on the lid, and we call it a day. Mm-hmm. That's so true. Early YouTube days, back in the day, early YouTube days, I used to watch this girl. I don't know her name or who she is. She used to do acrylic nails. And I was obsessed with her channel, because it made me feel like I can do acrylic nails. And I bought all the stuff. No, was I able to do it like she? Not at all. But it was such a cool thing to see, not having to go to the nail salon to do your acrylic nails. Yes, Texas Tea, the best neutral palette though is the Morphe one. Have you seen it? Here, let me bring it out. Yay, Cynthia. This one, to me, I think the drugstore in general though doesn't have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, generally speaking. But this one for Morphe, I really think it hits the neutral well. Oh, girl, look. It is so nice. It's perfect. It works. It has your golds, your warm tones. This cool. It's called Flickering Sands. I've used and abused this one. The other one that I kind of like, but this one I feel like runs a little cooler, is the NYX. Not cooler, it has warm and like cool too. What do I wear daily? Daily, like, I'll do like just a bronzer. This is my daily. Where's it at? The Morphe in Mixtape is my daily. And then I'll put like a little bit of eyeshadow. Eyebrows are always on. Mascara will go on. And then like foundation, blush, bronzer. Oh, really, Magali? Magali, do they have the shade 17? 17 medium olive will most like, if you're my complexion, will most likely be it. Yeah, Cynthia, if you have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, for sure. Yeah, the Morphe one. Here, let me tag the Morphe palette. It's called Flickering Sands. Morphe Flickering, I think. Palette. Here we go. I tagged it for you. Can you see it on the tags? Yeah, that palette is so good. That has been my go-to palette the last, I would say 6-8 months. Oh, Diana, Morphe is now at Target. Do you guys have Target in Canada? They just released in Target, I think last week. So now Morphe is available at Ulta and Target. Mm-hmm. This coffee hit the spot. I was kind of not feeling it. Oh, okay, okay. I'm good, Julia. How are you? How's it going? How's it going on this Sunday? But do you guys have any more questions? Let me know, because we're here celebrating 8 years on YouTube. I cannot believe it's been 8 years. 8 years. Oh, I've never tried the Lisa Eldridge anything, to tell you the truth. Lisa Eldridge, that's like, you know what? Now that we're here, let me see if I can find it. Lisa Eldridge foundation. Okay, it's right here. Is Lisa Eldridge not available at Sephora? Oh no. Okay, let's see. Let me try to find it for you. Have you tried highlight shimmer for eye hollows? I have not, no. Lisa Eldridge. Oh wow, she has a lot of shades. The medium looks very warm. Like, why are they all so warm? Maybe 21? What's 21? Neutral red undertone. Oh, that looks good. What's medium deep? Okay, medium deep is too deep. Okay, so is it Miranda? Yeah, Miranda. It looks like for Lisa Eldridge, I would say we're under the medium category. It looks like the line kind of runs warm, maybe? Oh no, no it doesn't. Let me just see. Hold on. I can tell by like what the undertones look like. Neutral red undertone. Yeah, that looks about right. Neutral undertone. That looks warm. That's the thing. Okay. If you are my complexion, I would say with a neutral undertone, it looks like shade number 21 that has a neutral red undertone would be our tone. Because shade 22, which is only neutral, it looks warm. Like that thing looks warm. But shade 21, yeah. So Miranda, I hope that helps. Oh, Lisa Eldridge is on her website. Yeah, that's what I'm looking right now. Makeup Esquire. Like, is the foundation that good? I've heard nothing but great things. Okay, yeah. She has a lot of shades, so that's nice. And the undertones seem about right, because it's one thing when a brand has a bunch of shades, and then it's another thing how the undertones look. Because you can tell my undertone, you see this red, but I also pull warm, which makes it a neutral. Yeah. Okay. I would guess, yeah, shade 21. Cause yeah, what is shade 20? Oh, shade 20 could be it too. Shade 20 is an option too, Miranda. Let me look. Hold on. The only thing is, it's looking like with Lisa Eldridge, her neutral runs warm. So we would go under neutral rosy or neutral red. Yeah, 20 or 21 is us, girl. Raved about. I hear the skin tint is the best skin tint out there. Ooh, really? Let's look at the skin tint. Because no lie, you guys have asked me about Lisa Eldridge a lot. It's not that well, $61, that's kind of a lot, but let's see. Complexion, where's the skin tint? Oh, this one right here looks like a little egg. The shade finder used to be helpful, but ended up with a few shades darker by ordering online. Oh, really? Oh, no. Okay, the skin tint. Okay. It has 78% skincare. Neutral undertone. Yeah, for our tone, I would say T6 is probably the closest. T6, what is 6.5? Yeah, that's too golden. Hi, Maya. How are you? Yeah, it does look like a little egg. Okay, let's get back to Maya. We're looking at Lisa Eldridge makeup because I've never tried it. Okay, the foundation, if it does run too deep. Okay, I'm looking at the light medium. No, light medium doesn't look right. Light medium looks too light. It's weird because the actual picture of the product versus the model, it looks very different. So it's like, who am I looking at, the model or the product? I typically look at the actual product, the picture of the product, not the model. What's 17? Shade 17, golden olive. No, that's too golden. I would still stick to shade number 20 or 21 if you're my complexion. Fingers crossed. That's the problem with online. Yeah, because, yeah, things do oxidize. But I would guess shade 20. Shade 20. Yeah. Maybe I should reach out to them and see if they'll send me some. And I'll definitely review it. But I think this is it, you guys. Our chit chat of the morning. Thank you for being here and just hanging out. I know I haven't been on live for like 2 weeks, but I'm back every Sunday. I'm here. And well, oh, I have a new video coming up tomorrow. It's a new drugstore video. You guys are gonna like it because she's a good one. I'll try to post it tomorrow by 4 p.m. Fingers crossed. If not, like 6 p.m. Okay, Texas Tea. Nice. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me and celebrating 8 years on YouTube, drinking a little bit of coffee, doing the skincare. And yes, I will be posting tomorrow's video. I'm gonna work on it today, so I'm not running late tomorrow, because you know how it be. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Yay! I appreciate you so much. Have a great Sunday. Take care. Rest if you can. Clean if you want to. Binge watch TV if you want to too. You know? I do have the Lawless foundations. They just sent me a bunch of shades, but I think they're wrong. But yeah, I've been wanting to try the Lawless. You know what I'm thinking of doing before I go? I want to do one video reviewing about 4 foundations in one video so I can just have them there for you. Because there's so many foundations I want to review, but I don't want to do individual videos. I think putting them in one so you guys have one video to watch. You know what I mean? Let me know your thoughts on that. But thank you, Yaslin. You guys have a great day. Thank you, Texas Tea. I will see you tomorrow with the new video. Bye.